And we back. This is Nikola Jokic, y'all. In NBA 2K16, this man right here eventually went on to win 2 NBA MVPs, and if I'm timing this the right way, an NBA championship too. I guess there still is a chance that the Heat win that series, but I'm gonna assume that these guys did it. And the video will be out the day after. We just trying to plan ahead. So obviously a lot of change. Again, this is what that man looked like his rookie season in the game. He also was just a 68 overall player, and he also was classified as a power forward. A lot has changed. Now, technically, he was drafted a couple years ago, but he didn't come over immediately, and he wasn't in NBA 2K15, so this is the first appearance of Nikola Jokic in the game. And the original idea was simulating Nikola Jokic's career through NBA 2K16 to see if they could predict the fact that he is an NBA MVP. Spoiler alert, I did that. And nothing happened. He was out of the league in 6 seasons. So instead, I'm gonna make it so he has 99 potential, so he has the opportunity to show the world that he is a 2-time MVP. We're gonna give him that center position, no backup out for it. We're gonna make sure that this man is right. Also, get him the right jersey number. Oh, who's wearing his jersey? Because if I'm not mistaken, he's always had the number 15. So is there somebody on this current roster that has it, or are they saying it's not retired? Joey Dorsey, the biggest shoulders in NBA history. Give me this number, dog. What are you doing? Dude, Gary Harris is really bad. He's a 66. Man, it's so weird to go back and look at these older games and see how players have blossomed, because Gary Harris eventually ended up being like an 80 overall player before he got traded to Orlando. And now in Orlando, don't ask me what he up to, but I'm just saying, you know, the Denver Nuggets paid him a lot of money because he was actually pretty solid. So right now, the starting center of this team is Jusuf Nurkic. This is before, of course, they made the decision to let Jokic be the full-time starter. And they also have J.J. Hickson. So the team is not great. It's not great. Also, because we're in NBA 2K16, there's no draft classes. I can't load in the next draft class and then eventually draft Jamal Murray and trade for Aaron Gordon and so on. I can't put together the team that he eventually wins a championship with, all right? I just normalized the minutes, and they had Jokic starting. 69 overall. Oh, yeah, because I gave him 99 potential, right? That's why. Yeah, I gave him 99 potential. And they're like, you know what? If we're going to have a player with 99 potential, he better not be sitting on that bench. First game for Jokic is a loss to the D12, and the Houston Rockets forgot that was even a thing. Jokic is passing. Let me see what they got Jokic's passing on. Because for him to end up with 0 assists makes me feel like they didn't know that this man was, I don't know, a steroid version of what Bill Walton and Arvydas Sabonis was doing with passing. Passing vision 41, passing IQ 40, and accuracy 35. Who did they think they was building? Because even rookie Jokic showed glimpses of his great passing, like for real. I would recommend going to watch rookie Jokic passing highlights, because some of the best passes in his career came his rookie season. So I am going to, for the sake of Jokic being at least close to himself, I'm raising this to decent. I'm going to let progression turn into real good, but I'm raising it to at least decent. I gave it a little bit of juice, and I also want to make sure the dish to open man is decent. And also, give it just a tinge of flashy passing, because Jokic do that. Okay. All right, so first game with the new upgraded passing attributes, we see a team win, and he had 3. Okay, we'll take 3 assists right now. Also, don't want to be in control. I don't want to be in control. I don't want to be the one making the trades or cutting players and all of this stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Let the Denver Nuggets be the Denver Nuggets. The only thing I'm going to do is follow Jokic. So if they want to trade him before he hit his peak, so be it. It's so weird to look at old settings and stuff and see what's in the game and what's not in the game. We're gonna sim. I'm just gonna keep simming to around the All-Star break. And he wins MVP. Anything about our guy? I didn't expect him to win the awards, but is he technically a rookie? I don't even know if he counts as a rookie. He does! Him and Moody make all rookie teams. I forgot Emmanuel Mudiay was drafted number 7, but he averaged 12, 5. So we don't care about that. Jokic, 12, 7, and 5. Oh, wait a minute. What did the rookie year of real Nikola Jokic average? 10, 7, and 2. So we technically just had a better season than the real Jokic. Now, this guy averaged 0 3-pointers. Like, he didn't hit one. I don't know if he attempted one. No, real life Jokic at least was starting off his career shooting threes too. So I don't know if he'll ever shoot threes at this point. But that's a really good start to the career of Nikola Jokic. Now the team won 27 games, so they're a lottery team. But that's okay. MVP, Kevin Durant, regular season and finals, good for him. Kobe retires. I'm gonna tell him no. Tim Duncan, nope. Ray Allen, nope. Steve Nash, even though you're only a 71, nope. If you were contributed to my childhood, I'm not allowing you to retire. Greg Popovich retired. Bro, Greg Popovich is still going strong today. They're making him retire in 2K16 or whatever game this is. Will we win the lottery? I can't skip this. So we'll see in a second. Oh, like you literally can't force to the end, huh? I gotta watch. All right. Note to self: don't go to the lottery ever again. There's no reason to. Let's just see what pick you have at the end. All right, top four. Okay, number 4 pick. All right. Well, we fell. So that's something. Number 3 pick is the Phoenix Suns. Number 2 pick is going to be the Jazz, maybe? The 76ers and the Jazz end up with the first overall pick in this year's draft. Shout out to the Jazz. I wish we could get the incoming classes and stuff, but that's just not the case. So we let it be. We drafted a dude named Mike Frazier, small forward, who can't shoot threes. Nice. He can barely dunk. Why do I care so much? Because we want to win a championship. What do you do? What do I see that you're average or above average at, Mr. Mike Frazier? You can shoot a mid-range better than most, but you're 76, 20-year-old. Okay, whatever. All right, going to player progression to see what that 99 potential looks like for Nikola Jokic. He was a 67 overall in his rookie season. This year, he's going to it as a 71. Woo! And he accumulated 1 extra badge. And they're just personality badges. Steps his game up in games of great significance. That's a fact. And he can be erratic in his behavior. When we say Jokic is unpredictable, I would say the opposite. But whatever. I should have just let Kobe retire, man. He ended up with the Celtics for the last year of his career. That sucks. He's a one-team guy. All right. Well, year 2 wasn't much better than year 1. His numbers actually dropped, but by the year 2023, we better have 2 MVPs and 1 NBA championship, at least. This timeline is crazy because Jahlil Okafor is blossoming into a superstar. Tyson Chandler, oh, this defensive team. Okay. Brook Lopez. Jokic! Oh, he's only at the 79. He's only at 79. He averaged 15, 12, and 6. 2 blocks. Oh my God. Does current Jokic even average 2 blocks? Nope. He's never averaged a block. This timeline, 2 blocks is the norm. Also, what happened? I'm not gonna complain, but how did D'Angelo Russell get here? And they're both all in. So that means we had to make the playoffs. The answer is absolutely 7 seed. There is no play-in, so 7 seed means 7 seed here. Bro, what the heck? So the team is D'Angelo Russell, Draymond Green, who somehow we got. The body models in 2K16 are awful. Why does he look huge? We also still have Kenneth Faried. I don't know who started. Actually, I do know who's starting because Draymond is upset, which means that Kenneth Faried is probably still starting. Then we also have Mike Frazier, who we drafted with like the 4th overall pick a few years ago. This is an interesting team. So we traded Moutier, and I don't know, but D'Angelo Russell's really good. He's only 22, and he's almost at 90. Is this our Jamal Murray? This timeline's Jamal Murray is D'Angelo Russell. All right, so we are going against Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Serge Ibaka's still there. Enes Kanter Freedom is still there. Cameron Payne is now an 80. Mitch McGary is still in the league. Okay. JaVale is on that roster. It's tied 1-1. Game 3 is a win. Uh-oh, boys. 2-2. 3-2. Oh, we got eliminated. Okay, whatever. In the playoffs, Jokic averaged 15, 13, and 6. Pretty cool. Remember, he's only a 79 with a morale boost. He ain't even hitting his stride yet, y'all. Oh, the Bulls just won a championship. Thank you so much for watching this video. We appreciate it. D. Rose, Jimmy Butler, Pau Gasol, Joakim Noah. I can see a grown man might cry right now. Carlos Booz is on the team, but he's old at year 15. Yeah, enough to see a grown man cry. Jimmy Butler. Remember when he was a Bull? I do. And it was good times. Good times, man. Okay, so let's just go to player progression and see what he up to. I mean, 79 overall, all NBA second team. Now, hopefully he hits 82, 83. If he hits 83, we feel great. 81. Okay, we'll take 81, I guess. We'll take 81. Only 5 badges. They're growing very slowly. post-6 specialist, break starter, and post-lockdown defender. Different timeline Jokic defensively is like that. And we'll take it. Hey, we just need him to be great. It don't matter how he get there. It don't matter how you get there, y'all. He's already made an All-NBA team. The next step is getting that MVP award. Now, he's going against Kevin Durant, who's won, I think, every single year since we started simulating it. Kevin Durant's on a whole different planet right now. See, like every single season, big things happen. Nothing big happened this time around, other than Mitch McGary's now on the team. And Spencer Dinwiddie, and Festus Ezeli, Marvin Williams. I don't like the fact that both of these power forwards are here, but what am I going to do about it? It's not my team. I just want to make sure that Jokic is put in a position to be great. And Mitch McGary, thank you for some of those minutes, my guy. Giving those to our guy, Jokic. All right, Jokic, let's see what the Joker got. First game of the new season is a win. And Jokic had, okay, whatever. Yo, this is insane. 22, 15, and 4 for Jahlil Okafor, who wins the MVP of the league. So this is supposed to be the last season before real-life Jokic ends up winning his MVP. He is sitting at an 85 overall, which is pretty good. This is the last year now. I don't even know if he's made the All-Star game. I know he was an All-NBA player, but I don't remember him making the All-Star. Oh, he did make it that year. Okay, that's it. That's his whole resume. And in real life at this point, ooh, it's kind of working out pretty good. Going into this season in real life, he only had one All-Star appearance. So this is actually perfect. He just needs to step it up. 85 overall is pretty good. First game is a win. And yes, 6 blocks. Kemba Walker, 6 blocks is insane. Okay, all right. I'm saying if he's doing that defensively, okay, this game he has 0, so it's just kind of crazy. But I'm just saying, there's a world where we might be able to make this happen. I'm just saying, the 99 potential's coming in clutch right now. He did it. He did it early. 21, 16, and 6 with 2.5 blocks. Oh, wow. And this is 2K16. Y'all can't say it's rigged because there is no rigging. You can't force anything in 2K16. Man, that is insane. He also won Most Improved Player. So he jumped up from 14 to 21, 10 to 16, and then 1 more assist. And I cannot believe he's averaging 2.5 blocks. He might make all defensive team. Yup. This Jokic's different. Stop playing. Look at this team. Serge, Anthony Davis, Chris Paul, Jimmy Butler. All of those players normally would do this. And then at the end, you got Nikola Jokic. Sheesh, that's insane. He's got 12 badges too, so he's feeling good. Wow. Are we good? The answer, 3 seed, Yoke. 3 seed. All right. You get this championship, baby. You just need one more thing. Oh, they're down 3-0. Okay. Well, he just needs a championship, one more MVP. Simple. The Bulls didn't get it. Oh, man. Why did I come back to this game where Jimmy Butler and Derrick Rose are on the same team? Imagine. Jimmy wins another Finals MVP. He's just destined for greatness. Okay, well, he still should be getting better. He just won that, an 85, 86 overall? Now he's an 88. Kemba Walker and D'Angelo Russell, and now we don't have Draymond anymore. We got Thomas Robinson, and then a bunch of we just lost this offseason. Draymond was on this roster last season. Now he's not. So that sucks. Jokic also signed an extension, 2 years, $43 million left on. I don't know when he signed that, but I'm just saying he's here to stay for the foreseeable future. Now, winning the championship is going to be the hard part, obviously. It looks like he can put up the stats. He can put up the stats to win them MVP awards. And I think they're going to be good enough every season to be the 2 seed, 3 seed, just because Jokic is like that. But winning that championship is the hard part. That's the real hard part, because I could get Jokic these minutes. Look at this team. I personally might have to, if he wins this second championship, I might take over to get that second MVP. I might take over to win that championship, because at this rate, I don't know if they're gonna be able to do it. I just don't know. Jokic is gonna give his heart and soul every single night, doing stuff like this. Even though he's not shooting efficiently through 2K. Just give me some time. Give me some time. We gonna make it that Jokic gets that resume right. This is great. 2 times. Now we just gotta win that championship. Anthony Davis, DPOY, boom, boom, boom. Can they do it this year? I don't think they will. I just don't think the team is good enough. All defensive team, Nikola, again, that's just so crazy to say aloud. Carney Towns, all defensive team. That is also weird to say aloud. Either way, it happened. 3 seeded again. I'm very weirded out by this format, though. It goes 1, 8, 4, 5, 2, 7, 3, 6. I'm used to current 2K having it that the 3 seed and 6 seed matchup is here and the 2 and 7 are here. It doesn't matter at the end of the day, but it just looks weird optically. I just don't like the way it looks, all right? and the team lost in the first round to a 6 seed. So, yeah, it's our time. Oh, OKC versus the Hornets. Who's on the Hornets? Kenneth Reed and Mitch McGary and Nurkic. Those guys used to play for us. I don't know. This guy must be a stud. 80 overall. I don't know how the heck they just made it to the finals, but hey, they went against Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. They don't stand a chance against those dudes. Kevin Durant wins another Finals MVP. All right, this is my time. This is my time to take over. Let's see what this team looks like right now. D'Angelo Russell needs an extension. Kemba Walker last year. Mike Frazier, he's been cool this whole video. He ain't been great. T-Rob is alright. You know what? I might let my real GM do the offseason, and I step in the beginning of next season to adjust some things. I just hope that they bring back D'Angelo Russell. If not, I think we'll be fine. So they did bring back D-Loading. Jokic is not 90 overall. It is what it is. Kemba Walker's 31 and not great anymore. All right, let's figure some things out. Or Giannis is Giannis is sitting here. He hasn't blossomed into one of the greatest in the league. But that's just funny. There's IT and Jared Sullinger. Mike Conley is there. Niko Stojic, who's a 7-point per game scorer. Okay, that's not good enough. Joel Embiid also hasn't blossomed into the star player we know today. So actually, let's see who are the star players in the league today. What did 2K predict? Yeah, so Jahlil Okafor is great. Dave Glover. Jabari Parker's there. He's pretty good. Chris Middleton's alright. Kyrie, of course, great. The Celtics don't have any of their dudes, but they got an old IT who was good, but now he's not very good anymore. Blake Griffin is still pretty good. Chris Paul is still pretty good at 36. Okay. Kevin Love is with the Heat. That's a real life thing. And Justice Winslow is living up to the hype, apparently. Karl-Anthony Towns is in Sacramento for the 3rd year, and he is a 90 overall player. Melo is in the league. Melo's in 85 at 37. That's pretty good, Melo. Porzingis is there. Bron and Emmanuel Mudiay and Rudy Gobert are on the same team. Okay. DeAndre Jordan is the best player on the Dallas Mavericks with Devin Booker, who hasn't blossomed. That's fun. Gordon Hayward is an 85. You see us. Paul George. I'm adding him to my list. I don't know if we have the assets. He's on the last year of his deal. I don't know if they're trying to compete, but they also have Joel Embiid and they also have Miles Turner. So I don't know what their direction look like, but boy. Oh, Anthony Davis is the best player in the world in this timeline. James Harden is still pretty good. Kawhi Leonard, Nerlens Noel is a star. I don't know who that is. Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant still together. Wiggs is really good. Zach LaVine is all right. Damian Lillard is still pretty good. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson are great. John Wall and Bradley Beal are both pretty good. All right, so that's everything going on around the league. I want to try to go get Paul George out of Indiana. I don't know if they'd be willing to even trade me him, but he last year of his deal maybe is something we can work on. I'll give you Kemba Walker. We need to make up $10 million. I think we can do that I will give you Mike Frazier. You got to give us back a player. I haven't done a trade in 2K16 since I don't know when. So they want Thomas Robinson. I think that is a deal. All right, Paul George, welcome to the Mile City PG-13. Yeah. So D'Angelo Russell's probably here to stay. D'Angelo Russell's really, really good. He's the best player. He's on the best player on the team that has Jokic and Paul George. So he's doing something right. Our power forward position sucks now because we just traded a guy away, but we also did get back George Hill in that trade. We might want to keep Hill for the back. Like, our bench is going to be awful. But if I'm not mistaken, this team still does have every draft pick for the next couple of years. So we can just spend draft capital left and right to make things work. Yeah, trade fighting in this game is awful. So, yeah, we're going to have to go build something else ourselves. I'm thinking power forwards and, like, the low 80s should get it done. But who is the guy? Jared Sullinger is sitting here. I mean, he averaged 13 and 9 and 4 last season. He actually stretched the floor quite a bit for the last couple of seasons. So, Sully is going to be on the short list of players to potentially trade for. Zach LaVine is also a point guard because I remember they tried to make him do that early in his career. Didn't work out. Obviously, he's better as an off guard. Stanley Johnson is the best player on his team. Yeah. 2K was just throwing darts at a board hoping to get something right. They ain't get him right. I trade for Moose. He's only 2-star value. He's making $16 million, though. Ugh, it's going to be rough to make up 16. We'd have to throw in George Hill, which is not going to get it done either. Then we'd also have to throw in like Kosta Koufis, and then they'd have to give us back their cheapest player, who is this guy, and then we still have to get back another player. Financially, that works. They think they're a contender. All right, we'll give you one pick in this trade. That's Greg Monroe. Is Greg Monroe worth 2 picks? Let's try it. I know they say they're contender. There's the deal. Greg Monroe. So our new start lineup is D'Angelo Russell, shooting guard to be named in a little bit. Paul George, Greg Monroe, and Nikola Jokic. Cool. I'm going to be honest with you, Moose. I traded for you. I traded a lot for you. But there's a world where you get flipped too. I ain't going to lie. When I look back through every single team, I noticed that there's no like super juggernaut outside of the OKC Thunder, I would say. So I feel pretty good about our ability to just build a good team that might be good enough to win it all. I'm going to make Paul George a shooting guard because I just traded for HB and let those be my wings. So shout out to PG13 running the SG. He's now worse than Greg Monroe. Huh. Maybe I don't want to do that. I'm trading Paul George for Klay Thompson, who is a genuine shooting guard, and he's better right now in the game. So there we go. There we go, Klay. Welcome to the team. We just gave Paul George to the Warriors, but the Warriors didn't look good anyway, so I think I'm okay with that. I don't know how much it matters that Michael Kidd-Gilchrist cannot shoot a basketball in 2K simulation, but he was having good, like, these are good years. You can't look at the 3-point percentage speaks for himself, but he's playing good ball outside of not being able to shoot. So I'm like, hey, you know, we'll see if that hurts us. Starting lineup looks like this. Looks fine. The bench is a lot to be desired. I don't want Nurkic back here. I'm going to make up a timeline that him and Jokic don't like each other. So I'm trading them away to another team so we ain't got to deal with that again. Really good trade. Ricky Rubio and Cody Zeller. Why is Cody Zeller a power forward? Weird timelines we on. Weird timelines. He averaged some okay numbers at the power forward position. I mean, I'm not going to change it. But Ricky Rubio coming off our bench is going to be really clutch. He is a little bit older now at 31, but he's still 80 overall before the morale boost, so we'll take that. We need to just trade for one more wing, I think, and I think we might be ready to try to compete for that ring. I don't know who Ricky Sharp is. I don't know, but he's a 77, and a 77 right now on our team makes you playable, even if you're not very good at anything. 77 just means you're valuable enough to be on the roster. All right, so the new lineup looks like this. We're going to run an 8-man rotation with Coach Billy Donovan. All right, that's something. Is this good enough? I got to keep going. I got to keep looking. Keep the options open. I think we rolling what we got, man. Here we go. 80-win team. 80, okay, not 80. Oh, 80 is still on the table. 80 is technically still on the table here. Is it likely? No, but it's on the table. Until now it's still on the table. Technically. 81 team, here we come. He's got 3 in a row. 3 in a row for our guy Yoke. All right. Billy Donovan, coach of the year 2. 56 wins on the season for the good guys. I'm just saying. This could be the year, Yoke. First seeded team going against, I don't know who is Anthony Davis still here? Yes, he is. Anthony Davis, Rudy Gay, Tyreek Evans, Drew Holiday, Brooke Lopez, Tim Hardaway Jr., Joe Young. Yep, Joe Young. Tyler Zeller. Don't we got Cody? I think we got Cody. We're already up 2-0. And we sweep them. Shout out to them. Oh, we're up 2-0 on the Phoenix Suns, too. All right, so they have people that LaMarcus Aldridge, Jonas Valanciunas, T.J. Warren, Kyle Lowry, who's already... Oh, he's an 81. He's a lot better than I anticipated him to be this late in his career, honestly. And we sweep them. Conference Finals to go against the Dallas Mavericks. I don't know. I just want to see the lineups, but I think you got to simulate a game to see what's going on. We lost game 1 to George Hill, Devin Booker, DeAndre Jordan with a almost 2020 game. Yoke, we cannot allow him to have almost a 2020 game, especially considering we got some offensive board stuff. We don't do that on this team. Jay Grant, is that Jarian? Is Jeremy? Okay, so he's a 76, though. He ain't blossoming to the guy he is today. Chase Dunleavy, auto-generated guy. We're down 1-0, but I feel good. 2-2. We can't go one game at a time, which is just so dumb. 3-2. We're in the finals, baby! Triple-double Donovan Mitchell. No. Why did Donovan Mitchell? Triple-double D'Angelo Russell. There we go. Now we're going in the finals to go against the 76ers, who have former MVP Jahlil Okafor, Rashawn Holmes. This Draymond or Danny? Draymond, who did play for us for 3 seasons. We mad that you left us, Draymond. I tried to trade for Kelly Oubre earlier. They weren't budging, and for good reason. They're in the championship. And they got Gallinari, who's a 77. They got Shane Larkin, 77. We're way better. 69. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't read numbers. Dyslexia. 96, 76, 77, 77, 77. Like, this team is not good enough to beat us. They are 1 seed, though, so let's not take it lightly. Do they have somebody that I'm missing? Because based on that, they didn't feel like a championship team. Oh, so this auto-generated point guard is almost a 90. Okay, so that's the guy. That's the guy we need to be worried about alongside Jahlil Okafor. Remember, Jahlil Okafor is going against all defensive team Nikola Jokic. And all defensive team Nikola Jokic is like that. 2-2 series, 3-2 series. Bang! There it is. Yoke, Finals MVP? No, D'Angelo Russell. Oh, okay. We got that MVP, or we got that championship, those MVPs, and we got Jokic to be great. Now, he's still not as good in this game, even with 99 potential as he is in real life, but it is what it is. Leave a like. Remember where he started, 69 overall dude who didn't even have a face scan, and now he's a 2-time MVP and an NBA champ. Leave a like, subscribe. I'll see y'all tomorrow.